Welcome to the Art of Japanese Green Tea.
I'm Matt.
And I'm Griff. And today we're going to talk to you about different kinds of green teas. Now there are many different kinds, but we're just going to talk about the main ones. The main ones that you'd probably be seeing outside of Japan. In Japan, there's a lot of very slight maybe variations of things, but we'll just show you the basics. Okay, so I guess to start off, we have some, this is just the normal sencha. What I guess, yeah, this one also has matcha added to it, but this kind is kind of like the normal sencha. It's actually this is called the 7-star. That's just the name. There's many other kinds of senchas like this. Yeah, so this is sencha. It's sort of the most commonly drank one in Japan, and based on what I've seen and heard for Japanese green tea, the most common Japanese green tea drank outside of Japan too.
This is called Hiroshige, and it's called Fukamushi Sencha, which means it's deep steamed. And this you would typically have shorter brew times, especially on the second infusion would be an instant infusion instead of having to wait for it.
Yeah, I forgot to mention, with the regular sencha, about 1 minute for the first brew time is perfect. 1 minute to a minute and a half. Then the second and third, so you kind of, just your own personal taste. Okay, this bag, actually what's in here, if you can see the orange canister, that's what's actually in there. This is what you call gyokuro. Now, it's a little different from the senchas, because the first two we showed you were two different kinds of senchas, the regular one and the fukamushi. Fukamushi meaning deep steam. This is gyokuro. What it is they take tea leaves from typically the older tea plants, 30 years and older. They take those leaves, and the last 2 weeks before harvesting, they put bamboo blinds. They put that over the all the tea plants to keep the sun from shining on them, but just to kind of keep them growing, all that. What they think it does is it keeps the amino acids, which makes the tea sweet. It keeps them in the leaves a bit better than with the regular sencha. Now, for brew times with this one, the first infusion is 2.5 minutes, and it's at a very lower temperature, at about 60 degrees Celsius or 150 Fahrenheit. So that's a considerable drop off from the regular 75 to 80 degrees Celsius for sencha.
Here we have the matcha, and it's actually was gyokuro sort of, but it was ground into a really fine powder with 2 granite stones, which made it into this powder form, which would be made in a bowl. And it really doesn't, the temperature really doesn't matter as much with matcha because it's the entire leaf dissolved into the water.
Yeah, and what he says, it's like gyokuro. They do the exact same thing with the matcha, and then when it goes to the processing plant, like the same leaves, gyokuro, matcha, they grind up the matcha and steam, do all of the other normal things to the leaves. Okay, I don't think we have the bag anymore, but in this container, is genmaicha. What it is, actually this genmaicha also has matcha in it. Now, what that is sencha leaves, or bancha leaves if you have a lower quality tea, mixed in with brown rice, brown roasted rice, and it tastes kind of sort of more of a nutty flavor to it. Some people call it popcorn tea. It's has a lot of similar brewing instructions as sencha would. So about 1 minute for the first infusion, 75 to 80 degrees Celsius. It's pretty much all the same. What else do we have? Oh, we have some shincha. Shincha. Now, we have another bag in there? Oh, just another sencha bag. What this is the at the very beginning of the harvest, they have all the teas, but like sencha, they have what they call shincha, which is the very first pickings of the sencha harvest, and it's typically in about late April to early May. You can only get this for a limited time. It's very good. So yeah, shincha is just first pickings of sencha.
There's also hojicha, but we don't have any bags for that because I've never actually bought an hojicha.
Just made it.
Just made it, like you saw in another video. Yeah, it's just regular sencha or bancha, roasted, like on a frying pan or something.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Okay, and that's sort of a nice intro to all the normal teas. Well, the most commonly found teas. Chances are, if you're getting into Japanese green tea, you'll get any of the ones that we've just shown you. Probably won't find any others right now, but we could go into more detail. Maybe we will in later videos, such as the two main different kinds of matcha, the koi cha and the uzu cha. By the way, that's uzu cha. I can explain that. We can explain that in a later video. But yeah, that's just a little introduction to different kinds of teas. Just wanted to show them how much it takes. Okay, so just setting up the tripod here. Just to show you where I am, you can see my foot. Can I get that down there? Yeah, pretty far.
Not as far. Okay, now I just want to show you, which is just pretty cool,
Where we are.
Yeah, it's just like that.
Can you see me? Look down there.
Oh man.
That's about 80 to 100 foot, maybe deeper gorge. We're just kind of sitting on these limestone rocks right at the edge. It's a sheer drop. Well, you can see the tops of the trees around here.
Yes,
yeah.
That below me is the top of a full-grown tree. In there, slightly taller one. Yeah, there's tops of trees down there.
Okay, so Matt, right now, I just got down. There's Matt. He's up where, sort of where we were shooting. He's just going to try to make his way down this rocky slope. Careful. You need a hand?
I think I'm good. Oh, there's glass there. I landed. It was like right beside my hand. That's cool.